years ago when I started this business, it was because of a passion. I really enjoy helping people. I've been successful because of my attention to detail, because of my passion to truly give that client, whether they're spending $5 or $5,000, the result that they're looking for. I'm not going to rubber stamp Debbie Lesinski's look on the project. It's all about them, their home, what makes them smile, what makes them happy, and I work so hard to achieve that result. I love doing this, and I think that's what happens on stage.
But what I'm going to tell you is what I see from my eye, again with scale and proportion, what I think will make your house look great.
So the seminars that I'm running that are very popular are seminars that are for the interior rooms, which is 5 key components to a beautiful room, the exterior of your home, which is 5 key components to curb appeal, the holiday season on how to decorate and some different ideas as well there, sentimental designing, that talks about bringing grandma's secretary into your floor plan of furniture that you have now. So I have a lot of different things going on, and I try to come up with different ideas. They're very successful, and I think it's because they're chock full of all kinds of information. It's not a lot of frou-frou. Believe me, come, bring your notebook. I speak to you in layman's terms on how to implement these concepts at home, and I think it makes a big difference for clients, and that's why they're so well attended. I align these presentations sometimes with the local painters that are on the floor, the vendors. So if I'm talking about color, a local paint store that's at the show may support that with handing me. I'll ask them for a whole bunch of paint brochures for the audience because I reference them. Sometimes I'll get siding samples that I reference in my curb appeal seminar. I'll hand that out at the end. As the vendors are around me and I get to know them, whether it's a landscaper or a siding person or a roofing person, these are the things that I'm talking about. This is why I'm there at the show, to bring people into the show, but it's also to help support the vendors that are there on the floor. I actually had someone come up to me at the last February show and told me that they actually plan their time coming to the show around when I'm on stage. It just made me feel so great. That was all I needed to hear.
I am with Debra Lesinski. She's one of the featured speakers. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me, John.
It's going to be a big show this year.
It really is. The promoters now are taking me on to start to promote the show, talk about some of the other events that are happening. So when I do their local TV media, I'm part of the commercial shots that they do, and I actually go locally and support the show and promote the show from all the different angles. The on-location spots that I did for Time Warner Cable, I wrote all of them. They were based on my 5 key components to a beautiful room, and I actually found 5 sites that we could attend. I would write the production sheets. I would time them to the 2 minutes for camera time that we needed. Cameraman came in, I told him what we were shooting, where we were shooting, and we delivered a design tip to their audience. That's something, another skill that I can do for the promoters as well. I've had a lot of choices over the years. I've had choices where I could go out and open a store, or I could have hired some additional help, but I always felt that I wanted to stay connected to the client. This is all the information that I'm spilling out to my audiences. If I leave that and just speak, then I'm kind of like an actor-actress. But if I have the background and I'm touching clients every day, touching their troubles, touching their problems, trying to get to working this design on this budget, I have just more information for my audiences. It gets me excited. It's constantly changing. I could never sit in a desk job. It's new people, new projects all the time, and I love it.